Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Lady Calamere. I hope you are all doing well. I am doing my 124th presentation, and it will be on the Hindu Mahavidya Kamala. Her name, Kamala, as well as Kamala Mika, means she of the lotus as well as lotus. So Kamala is the 10th and last Mahavidya, and she is considered, okay, so the first Mahavidya and the 10 Mahavidyas Kali, and the further you go down, the further from ultimate reality you are from. So she is the 10th and last Mahavidya. So we got this card, Kamala Devi. It comes from this wonderful oracle, Kali Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And it is illustrated by, I should know his name by now. I don't feel right showing this off if I don't know the illustrator. I think it's Jimmy Matten. Yeah, Jimmy Matten. Artwork by Jimmy Matten. So it's by Blue Angel. You can get this on Amazon. So Kamala is the tantric form of the goddess Lakshmi, as we see right there. And one of the good malas you can use when reciting a mantra is the lotus seed mala. You can also use crystals. For Kamala, I would recommend either white or one of our other colors is red. Also, you can use sandalwood mala. So anyways, we have one of the pictures where she's described. And it looks like a lot like Lakshmi, where she's either pictured, on sitting on a lotus, either wearing pure white sari or a red sari, sitting on a pink lotus. And she's either being bathed by 2 white elephants, as we see here, continuously flowing water on her, or 4 elephants. And she holds 2 lotuses in her hands, and she holds the Abhaya mudra, and which gives the fear not mudra and the blessings. And then we have her other hand facing downward, which is offering prayers granted and boons. Here is her yantra. So Kamala, she is extremely loved, honored, and worshipped within the Mahavidyas and outside of the traditional Mahavidyas. She is very popular. She's also very, 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 very approachable. And she has similar things, like there's many similarities between the form of Lakshmi, but there's also some differences. Even though Kamala Devi is very approachable, she has features that characterizes her as a Mahavidya. So it's as lot when the goddess is Lakshmi, she doesn't have a lot of the ferociousness. I mean, there are protective qualities of Lakshmi, as I described in my presentation to Lakshmi, but as a Mahavidya, she has, okay, for names, for example, she is like she who wears a garland of skulls. Gora, which means awful or ferocious, hideous. Vima, which is terrible. We also have another form where whose form is extremely terrible. We also have another name which is called Tamasi, which literally deals with the tamas guna, which means dark, literally means darkness. She's also, one of her names is the name of another goddess, a form of Durgas, the Nav Durgas, the Kalaratri, which means nighttime. Kala, time, Ratri, night. So she does have a dangerous dimension in her epithets, more so than she would as Lakshmi. But Mahavidya and Lakshmi both bring wealth and richness. Kamala is going to bring physical wealth as well as spiritual wealth. The inner and outer wealth, prosperity and luxury. She helps one prosper in the bank account as well as in the mind and spirit. Kamala can become a very ferocious demon slayer. When she needs to be, she will be terrible and ferocious. Even though benign and auspicious qualities are very dominant in Kamala as a Mahavidya. So, as I say, the Mahavidyas mean she of great wisdom. Any goddess, okay, the Mahavidyas are seen by themselves without a male god. If they are seen with a male divinity or even demon, so if they're either seen as slain demons or with their consorts, the consorts or the husband, their other half, is considered a supporting role, where the goddess does not support the god supports the goddess. And so let's just say the goddess is standing 20 feet tall, the god may be standing maybe at a mere 8 feet tall. Or the god is showing lifting her up or underneath her throne lifting up the goddess. Or the Mahavidya goddess is subjugating the god, or the god is in a complete subordinate position. And even some pictures I've seen the goddess over a unconscious figure, or I've seen things like that where the god is not in control. It's the feminine that is complete control. So we see, even in images of Kali or Chinnamasta, that the goddess is in the superior superior position and where she is completely supreme. Where the goddess is showing not relying on the god. So here we see that when Lakshmi is with Vishnu, she's smaller than Vishnu. But here we see the tantric version of Lakshmi as Kamala without any male. Without any male consort at all. But we do know her husband is Vishnu as Lakshmi. And we do see prayers as Kamala being the delight to the heart of Vishnu. And that they even have prayers to say Kamala to protect her devotees by her wonderful, beautiful side glances, that she delights the heart of Vishnu, to calm him down so that he will not take his wrath upon the devotee, that his heart will be softened by the love of Kamala. Kamala's complexion is golden, like the brightness of the sun. She is shown wearing Chandra, the moon disk, on her brow. Kamala is adorned with jewels and with a splendid crown. Sometimes she is even holding 2 bunches of rice shoots. She is seen with 3 eyes sometimes. So here it's like 2 eyes here. But usually with 3 eyes. She has a peaceful energy about her. And she smiles. And she is extremely beautiful. That she is said to kind of lean forward because of the weight of her breasts. Pull her down. Which shows that she is motherly and that she's able to nurture and feed her devotees. That she's absolutely extremely beautiful. So we see her very peaceful. Stop it, Loki. Loki? Must you? We see her very friendly and very approachable. Even though she has fearsome qualities, a lot of her qualities are very benign and very auspicious. As we could see that she's more domesticated than goddesses like Chinnamasta or Kali. Now, Lakshmi can also be called Shri, which Shri has different meanings. It deals with auspiciousness, richness. It deals with, it's in front of the name of saints and very respectable people, very powerful people. So Shri means luxuries. It's prosperous name. Like we see the word Shri, the name for the country Sri Lanka, dealing with the rich land. Kamala is a goddess that can help with love, Loki, why? Why must you do this? You're a pest today. So she helps us with love and money, prosperity. She is the one to bring peace and purity into our lives. She can remove negative spirits just by her presence. She represents light. Her opposite forms are both like Kali. Sometimes when I call upon Kamala, I see Kali, and then Kamala comes. No! Loki! Or she's the opposite, definitely, of Dhumavati, where Dhumavati is the void, where she is darkness, and Lakshmi is full, and she is light, where Dhumavati is the elder, Lakshmi is the younger. The two colors that really associate with Kamala is red as well as white. Her day is Friday, and also full moons is a very good time to worship and call upon Kamala. Kamala is said to be the daughter of Brigu. So it seems that like I said, that Kamala is held as a great goddess, and she is compared with or identified with absolute philosophical principles. Jesus. Come on, man, Loki. She represents transcendence. She has a powerful transcendent cosmic function. I do not use a script, so bear with me. I have Loki being a little shit right now. So Kamala is great for those who are seeking a better position in their job, better quality of life, to move up in life. She's for those who would like to have more money, a big, maybe even a bigger house. And she's also one to bring prestige and power. But she's also able to help us build all that fortune within our spirits, within our mind, within our energy. Her bija mantra is the same as Lakshmi, which is Shrim. S-H-R-I-M. Shrim. So Lakshmi is like the lotus, where she, no matter Okay, so it grows in muddy waters. Yet the lotus remains pure. So no matter the environment, she represents that one can be pure. And just like the name Shri, which I said means not just wealth, but like I said, it represents good fortune, good prosperity, loveliness, auspiciousness. So she is Shri through and through. And the Abhaya mudra and the Varada mudra. Abhaya is the one that's held up, that removes fear, and the hand mudra, which is Varada, that's facing downward, represents conferring boons. So also the Mahavidyas are also connected to the goddess Parvati. As a Mahavidya, she's also connected to Shiva in some ways. I haven't seen any pictures at all of Kamala as Lakshmi's Kamala with Vishnu. So we see that she brings loveliness and beauty to our lives, as well as grace. She can help fulfill our desires. Because even spiritual people need food, they need a roof over their head, they need money for transportation, you need money for medical. The goddess, the Kamala knows this. You can't just live on prayer and chanting alone. Sooner or later you have to eat. Kamala is very sattvic. So you have three worlds. You have the white world, sattvic, the red world, rajas, and the black world, tamas. And she is sattva guna. She is sattva guna. She is the world of purity, the world of spiritualness. She is the world dealing with bliss. Of course, her favorite flower is the lotus. No biggie there. So, the other things about Lakshmi is that when you're feeling your world is in chaos, Kamala can bring order to your world. She can put things in perspective. She can bring things to be more calm, to help you cope. She is the goddess of just this blissfulness. She represents the opening of the soul. The lotus is the seat of the mother. The lotus is associated with the goddess as well as the soul when it opens and blooms, and also the chakras. She's goddess of fertility and for the conception of children. She can also help you with fame as well as fortune, to be rich and famous if you want. She also deals with, and this is, I think it's overlooked, rain and thunderclouds. The elephant, which is her animal, deals with rain, thunderclouds, fertility. It also deals with kingship and fortune, wealth. Also, elephants wore the original tanks. They were used as a war machine. They were used to knock down the walls of your enemy kingdom and pretty much stomp on anything and anyone in the way. Elephants represent memory. It also represents to either be an obstacle or to remove an obstacle. So, elephants dealt with the monsoon season too. Rain, thunderstorms, monsoons. As we see, the elephant's also connected to Indra, as well as Ganesha, the goddess Ganeshvara, Indrani. Now, another thing, Kamala is a goddess of devotion, spiritualness, as well. Not only that, marriages. So if you're looking for that special someone to marry, you can look towards Kamala to help you with engagement plans, marriage, your wedding, to help. She's a good one for wedding planners. Kamala is more independent of Vishnu, where you see Lakshmi in some paintings or images where Vishnu is sitting on a stool or a throne, and Lakshmi is next to him with her right hand on his knee. Or sometimes Vishnu is laying down while he's contemplating creation, and Lakshmi is rubbing his feet. You're not going to see this with Kamala. You won't see Kamala in a subordinate or a supporting position. You're just not going to see it. Interesting, Kamala's in her thousand name hymn, she's also called Shiva. And she also is identified at that point as Shiva's consort. And she's also called the bliss of Shiva. She's also, we see some connections, like I said before, with Shiva. Kamala is not, well, she seems domesticated, but we don't see her as a dutiful wife. We see her independent. One can call upon Kamala for money, but she also likes those who helps others, who will help animals, who will help people in need. Because when she sees one becoming too possessive, greedy, or selfish, she can become Kali and cut it off. And cut off the ego. And, you know, she could be like the bartender, constantly pouring you a drink, and when she sees that you've drank enough, she cuts you off like the bartender and tells you, you know, you don't have to go home, but you just can't stay here. Kamala is... Must you, cat? Kamala helps you to find the joy in life and just find the joy of being alive. She helps you see the beauty of all the Mahavidyas, including Dhumavati. She helps you see the beauty of even Dhumavati. And I did a presentation of Dhumavati on my channel, so look that up, and also Kali. Things that you can give to Kamala. Water. She loves nature. Kamala is a goddess of nature, so she's offering flowers. All types of flowers and roses is great. But if you can find it, lotuses, lotus tea, anything with lotus in it. Lotus perfume, lotus oils. Lights. Definitely candles. And ghee candles. Ghee. Creams, yogurts, incense, just scents. She loves perfume. She loves perfumed oil. Sweets. The food should be sweet. Give her fruits. Give her a granola bar. Give her a Cliff bar. Give her, you know, a kind bar. Give her chocolate. Give her traditional Indian sweets too. Candies and sugar cane. Honey. Honey is a good offering for her. So, other things that you can give her, you could give her jewelry, money, coins, dollar bills. So you can give her I'm just trying to think what that's called. All-time milk. That's what I was thinking. You can give her sweet cereal. A sweet bowl of cereal. You can give her, oh, what's that other thing called? You could give her some people like to give her scented herbs, like some people like to give her sweet smelling herbs, like cardamom is sweet smelling. Saffron has that nice flowery scent. I know saffron is expensive, but you can't go wrong with anything that smells sweet with her, usually. So, she represents the power of mercy, the strength of mercy, and also that of forgiveness. Daytime is also a great time to worship her, but at night on a full moon, for she represents the sunlight, but she also represents the spiritual light of the sun, where she represents, Kamala represents youth, youthfulness, happiness, and growth. Okay, so for instance, one of the best ways to approach this goddess is to meditate on the sunlight. Not just like I'm saying, not just as the physical material sun rays, the sunlight, but as a power of divine life, light, and love, which causes everything to grow and live and to flourish. Because she's the goddess of flourishness. Another way to contact this divine goddess is to acknowledge the beauty within flowers, within a rose, a beauty within a sunrise or a sunset, beauty within jewelry, or beauty within nature. Maybe you see a beautiful piece of artwork. To contemplate beauty. Kamala has some similarities to Tripura Sundari, which I did a presentation on that, as well as the key words with them is bliss, beauty, love. But Tripura Sundari's beauty is uncontained beauty, while Kamala's beauty is manifested beauty. And both of these Mahavidyas rule over the power of love. Love, love, love. So, she helps us attain our goals. She helps us to attain our goals in life. So, the Kamala has just this maiden-like, and so anyone who deals with the maiden, warrior, mother crone, sovereign queen, or maiden mother crone, Kamala has a lot to do with the maiden, but also she can be very motherly, but she's very youthful like the maiden goddess. So those are, that's to help you understand if you deal with the maiden mother crone, or the 5 aspect of the goddess, which is maiden in the east, warrior in the south, mother in the west, crone in the north, and sovereign queen all around, or representing the spirit, sovereign queen. So Kamala helps us with desire. She's the power of desire. So Kamala is definitely, she is like Lakshmi, like I said, the power of Tantra, and as well as yoga. The yoga Lakshmi and the tantric Lakshmi. So in Kamala, her location in our body is specifically the heart chakra of the subtle body. And of course, that is the place where we do the devotional worship. So when we look for Kamala within ourselves, it's located in our heart, specifically the heart chakra. Sorry, I'm just very thirsty. So anyway, some mantras that can be used for her. And this is the same one that you can use for Lakshmi as well. Om Namah Kamal Vasin. Om Namah Kamal Vasiniye Swaha. Om Namah Kamal Vasiniye Swaha. Also, there's another mantra, as I said, Shrim, which is a Vijra mantra, which is S-H-R-I-M. Shrim. You want to put the little bit of emphasis on the M. Shrim, 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 Shrim. Her 4 Vijra mantra is Om Aim Shrim Hrim Klim. Om Aim Hrim. Om Aim Shrim Hrim Klim. Om Aim Shrim Hrim Klim. So Lakshmi is also she deals with helping us flourish for a better tomorrow. She helps us deal with the past so that we can live for today, so that we can live today to have a better tomorrow. So how are you going to change tomorrow if you can't change yourself today into something better? What's that song by Hatebreed called The Time Is Now? Now is so. If you ever hear that song, if you're a metalhead, I think it's called Time Is Now. God, I'm so bad. So I'm just trying to think of the song. But she also represents, so just like the song says, to wipe the spit from your face and the tears from your eyes. Yeah, the time is now. That's the song. Time is now. So it's sort of like, what was it? How is it? Because this is now. How can I change tomorrow if I can't change today? This is now. If I control myself, I control my destiny. This is now. How can I change tomorrow if I can't change today? This is now. If I control myself, I control my destiny. That's like a message right there from Kamala. It just seems that way. Of course, I'm not saying to associate with the goddess. I'm just saying. She says, today you can change. Today you can be better. Today you can love. And to love yourself. Time to pick yourself up and love yourself. Give yourself a hug and nurture yourself, because she is a nurturer. She feeds us like Annapurna. And I did a presentation on Annapurna, the goddess of food. She represents also feeding us. So anyways, I want to thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. If you really like this video, please subscribe. Also, I have a request. If you really like this video, and I don't have a Patreon account, I don't want a dime. What I would like you to do is to pray and do spells for my cat, Loki Lofison. Well, it seems like he got into a spat with, we have 6 cats, and it was probably Sir Mew Mew or his brother Joker, and he got a little scratch in the corner of his eye, and it was a little bit infected. I've been putting terramycin in. It looks like it's improving a lot, but if it doesn't, he's gonna have to get a different type of medication. So I would have to take him to the vet. I got the terramycin always on hand from Chewy. You can get terramycin without a prescription, and it works really good. So, and it saves you a vet bill, and it saves them from being stressed out by taking them to the vet. You can get it at Chewy or Amazon. I get it from Chewy. I'm not promoting anything, but I'm just saying his left eye, it's nothing serious, really serious, but I don't want it to become really serious. It could be. It could get there if I didn't treat it. So please say little prayers or do a spell for my cat Loki Lofison. He was born September 2nd, 2021. So he's gonna have a birthday next month. It's his left eye. He's my black cat. So if you need a color for him, he's black. He's a boy, neuter male. Very spoiled, very loved. So that, subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and doing some spells and prayers and some good energy, good vibes sent my way as well, because I'm having some really jealous person trying to send negative energy to. And I'm wondering if it just didn't hit Loki and his eye is hurting. So I give you permission to send protection and good energy at me. I allow it, I'll accept it, and send good energies to my cats. Also, if you really like this video, please share this with your friends and family on Facebook or your other social media handles. Thank you so much, guys, for the comments, and thank you for your subscriptions. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for watching this video. And as always, blessed be.